All right, we are live. Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Put in the chat who you are, where you're from. We're super excited to be here. Absolutely live from the airport. So I need to know if you can hear me and see me, so make sure that you put it in the comments. Right on. We have some announcements and great corporate updates for you all here today. And we're also going to get into the Q&A. So
there's some announcements going on
behind
you. Yeah.
Okay. So, of course, we have a great promo going on that started January 28th and goes into February 14th for all new customers. You have an opportunity to earn on those first 3 sales. So, all new customers that started January 28th until February 14th, you get $25 on your first sale, $25 on your second sale, and $87 on your third when done between January 28th and the 14th, which is amazing. We also have for new customers the opportunity to earn double commissions for the entire month of February. So if you come in as a new customer from January 28th until February 14th, you're a new customer here. You have the entire month of February. Once you reach a rank with us, you will earn double commissions, which is super exciting. And for all of you affiliates who sign up, that go-getter that's going out there and getting things done, you get to earn some extra money too. So for silver, I believe it's $250. I'm trying to do it from memory. $1,000, $250. $2,500, $500. And I believe the next rank, I can't remember.
5,000.
Yeah, 5,000, 1,000. So you can find all of the details. Thanks, Justin. You can find all of the details if you scroll down right here on Facebook, right on this page here. If you scroll down, you can find all the details for that promo. For our Giraffe Club members, make sure that you put a giraffe emoji here or hashtag giraffe. You have an opportunity to earn as well just for being a part of the Giraffe Club. You get extra bonuses for being a part of that club. So you, from January 28th until the 14th, of course, you can earn on your first 4 sales. So $25 on your first sale, $25 on your second, $25 on your third, and $25 on that 4th sale. So that is our promo that we have going on right now. We also are very super close to selling out Miami, really, really close. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet, I'm kind of pushing the envelope with Justin here. We have a limited space. I'm like, just a few more people we can fit. So make sure that you go to support@royaltie.com and register for Miami, subject Miami, $39 for current customers and affiliates, $19 for your guests. You can also win a free trip to our mastermind, airfare, and more. You can find all the details on how you can earn that trip and specials at miamicontest.now.site. Those are my announcements. I'm going to go ahead and hand it on over to you, Justin.
Thanks. Hey, everybody. Okay, I've got a couple of important announcements today. First one is that the email architecture overhaul has now been completed and it's live. It's live in production. So what that means is each of you now has your own dedicated subdomain for email. And if you were in spam jail, you're out of jail, and just don't go back. Okay. And that, but you now have kind of like a clean slate, but please don't expect a 100% inbox reach rate out of the gates. Okay. You are now basically back to starting with no reputation at all. Okay. So you'll be treated, better than someone who's in spam jail, but you now are responsible for your own email reputation. Okay. So here's a tip. If you have an email, well, everyone's got an email address, but if you have a few, I would suggest send yourself some emails, open them, click on them, mark them as not spam if your email provider allows that, and that way you can start to build a solid reputation. Okay. And then as your reputation, your own reputation kind of, gets better and better, you will reach more and more and more inboxes. Okay. So this 45 or 50-day project is done, it's released, and now it's up to you to build your reputation. Okay. So anyway, very, very exciting to have released that finally. Okay, the other thing, the other major thing that I want you to be aware of, as most of you are on the the front lines talking to prospects and customers every day. We continue to learn from our experience with new customers and how best to bring them on board. And we had success with our $10 for 10 minutes. The people that would actually come to Zoom and talk to us for 5 minutes have had a extremely high rate of success using the platform. Okay. Unfortunately, only a very small percentage of people took us up on that offer. So for what we are moving to now, okay, this is very important. There's nothing that you need to kind of do. I just want you to be aware. Okay. I want you to be aware that starting today, all new customers will need to come and meet with one of our marketing specialists for 5 minutes in order to activate AI on their account. Okay, so believe me, we are going to communicate the heck out of this. Okay, but the results have been so good from the people who have participated in a 5 or 10 minute conversation with us that we just we feel like it's our absolute responsibility to ensure that everyone has that same level of success. And it really is just understanding what to do and what to focus on. Okay, like this is not a punishment. This is not meant to be an inconvenience. This is a value add service that we're providing, right? Like, people, and we talked about this on the last Facebook Live, but one of our big goals, or I guess not goal, but one of our big tasks is to dispel this myth, right? There's a myth out there which basically says, if you build it, they will come. If you build a website, you will automatically get customers. It's a myth, but it's a myth that big companies have been pushing for years, from Wix to WordPress to Squarespace, like any of these, giant website, provider companies, GoDaddy, they're pushing a myth that just having a website is enough. And it's not true. Okay. It's not true, but people have this idea in their heads because that's what they've been taught over the last 10 years or 15 years. And what we want people to understand is the truth. The truth is that if you do not market your business, if you do not create awareness and attract interest, no one is coming to your website. And so what we really want to make people, like new customers, old customers, everybody, what we want everyone to understand is you must spend your time. If you only have 3 or 4 minutes a day, spend your time marketing. Spend your time attracting interest. That is the only way to succeed. So this kind of AI activation that we are now going to require from new customers is intended to give us the opportunity to explain that to a new customer, that look, we make it unbelievably simple to attract interest, right? We have a concept that we are reintroducing as 3-click marketing. Okay, and we've got a video, like a 30-second video that we're going to share after this that I think explains this perfectly. And I think that 3-click marketing is going to be a really, really, really big deal and a really powerful concept. And what it means is, look, post the content that we give you, post it to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever you want to post it. That's click number 1. Add it to your blog is click number 2, right? Fresh content on your website will increase your SEO ranking. And then click number 3 is to email your newsletter to your followers to stay top of mind, build your brand, build your brand as an expert. 3-click marketing. It works. It just flat out works if you do it consistently. And what we really want is to focus everyone, new customers, old customers, everybody, to focus on that. Not focusing on what, this myth of, if I just, tinker around with my website for 10 minutes a day, I'm gonna make money. That's not reality. That does not work. Okay, you have to attract interest. And so, and the ways to do that, you can either spend $1,000 a month on ads, great option if you have it, or 3-click marketing, which is what we enable, which is what, those people who are successful with our platform, that is what they do every single day. It takes 30 seconds. Okay, so that is the purpose. And that's why we want to interact with every new customer, to make them understand it, to show them how easy it is to do their first 3 clicks live with them on Zoom, and then send them on their way to success. Okay, those are my announcements. The reason we're here is to answer your questions. So let's do exactly that.
Thanks, Justin. I really want to address this. This is a comment that's here in the chat. And I think, Erica, I hope I'm saying your name right. She has a quick question on social marketing posts, and it's to toggle off the name and email requirement. Now, I know that there are some people that are saying, yes, you can just post the article, which is great content. But you are, like some people are saying, you're taking away the opportunity to generate, know who is interested in the content that you're putting out, or the article that you're putting out. So I know that there's kind of this thing that you may want to just put the article out, because you say in the comment, it says, if I share 2 articles a week, my Facebook friends will tire of having to always enter their email address to read my articles. If they get the email, they have access to your landing page, and the blog continues to update if you just do the 3 clicks that Justin was talking about, right? So they don't have to continue to put their information in. They just, as long as you 3-click, they have access to that landing page. They'll get the email that goes out, and they can always have access to reading that article. But I do think, it's posting every day, sharing 2 articles a week, share 7 articles a week. There's 7 days in a week. So I wanted to make sure that I got to that. Sorry, Justin. Will they still get $10 off the next month?
No, like that strategy did not get the participation level. I hoped it would, but 10% is very far from 100%. So this is just part of the service that we offer, is a short, activation and consultation with a marketing specialist. And I think, it really is a value add, to be able to, get a tour of the product, answer questions. We'll talk about keywords and refining keywords, right? Right from day one. And, to have kind of like that live first experience of 3-click marketing.
Yeah. This is from Elizabeth, who asks, even though we are a member already, could we listen to these introduction calls that are now required?
I mean, sure. Come to Zoom. Come to support, and we can walk you through it for sure.
Yep, Evelyn, you can have as many websites as you want. If you're not marketing, you have no business. Yes, 3-click marketing. Love it. Still looking. Very simple. So there is a way to stop the requirement. Erica, you can make sure that you can log into Zoom, or log into your account and to chat with Zoom, or you can just go ahead and read the article yourself and put out the direct link. Not the benefit. Last time you talked about, this is from Gary. He says, last time you talked about the benefit of using the articles you provide due to you searching the web for the most popular items in
Yes.
our subject area. Can you expand on that?
Expand on that. Sure. I mean, that's pretty vague, but I will. Look, you know, it's called content marketing, right? Content marketing is it's not advertising, like it's not overtly advertising your logo or your exact product, right? Content marketing is a you know incredibly powerful concept in online marketing, which basically says, I am going to add value. I'm going to provide value to my target audience in the form of something that is interesting to them. Maybe it's an article, maybe it's a video, maybe it's a quiz, maybe it's a survey. You know, I'm going to provide something of value. In exchange, my target audience is going to provide something of value to me, like their contact information, right? That's the exchange that happens. I provide something of value, they provide something of value, and now I have earned the right to continue to communicate with them over time and let them know who I am, what I do, what I have to offer over time. And that's a strategy that has been proven like millions and billions of times, by huge companies. It's something that is it's what's great about it is that if if you build an audience online on social media, you can offer that value, you can offer that that content for free, and you can reach your audience and build your brand and generate leads. The historical challenge for the small business owner was, where the heck do I find all content every single day? Because look, marketing is not a one-shot deal. Okay. Marketing is not an overnight thing. It's not something you do once. Marketing is a discipline that you do every day, every single day, consistently. That's how marketing works. It builds, and it builds over time. So the challenge for small business owners has always been, I'd love to do content marketing. I know it works, but I don't have the time or expertise necessarily to find the most interesting, relevant, popular search, shared, liked content on the internet every single day. So we said, well, why don't we do it? Why don't we do that for you across hundreds of industries, right? So, we have some pretty, well, we've got great people, but we've also got some, pretty sophisticated technology behind the scenes that searches, the internet for the most relevant, popular content possible for your business category. And we suggest that to you every morning. And all that we ask and all that we strongly urge is that you click post. And the common kind of the misconception out there is that it needs to be very specifically related to my product, and that's just flat out wrong. Okay, I understand why people think that. It's logical, but it's wrong. It's just wrong, right? To attract, and the reason why it's wrong is no one wants to read about like a very, very narrow, product subject every single day. It's not interesting. And there is, like, here's the key, the secret to attracting interest, which is the goal of marketing. You know what the secret is to attracting interest? Be interesting. That's it. Be interesting. And so our job is to make it easy for you to be interesting, right? To provide you with the most proven content every single day. And all you have to do is post it, and you will be interesting to your target audience, not to everybody. Like I'm not interested in, I don't know, lipstick. Like I'm not, but I'm also not your target audience for that product or for that business category, like cosmetics, right? So our job is to make you interesting to your target audience. And the more broad the content, the more interesting it is, because it'll be a little bit different every single day. But that's not a bad thing. That just makes you look like an expert in your field. And it makes you interesting. And it makes people like you and trust you and think, I've got a positive feeling about Gary. And so when I am in the market for what he's selling, he'll be the first name that comes to mind. That's marketing. Okay.
Thanks, Justin.
I hope that's what you were looking for. You asked me to expand, so I expand.
So people are saying they love the 3-click walkthrough, but there's a question from Lee. Says, is Royaltie going to let them know, or do I have to let my enrollees know how to activate their account?
Oh, we'll let them know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like they'll get, a number of emails, and, in their account, there'll be a number of notifications letting them know, activate. And all they do is they click one button and they'll be connected live. That's it. This is easy.
This is from Al, who says, can you please explain what the email subdomain looks like with the email overhaul? I'm not sure what that looks like.
Don't worry about it. Nothing changes.
Nothing. Yeah. You won't know. Those clients.
It's all behind the scenes, but I was keeping you, it's all behind the scenes, but I'm keeping you posted because, we had this issue of people, going into spam jail too easily and not being able to get out. And now you're out, and now you are responsible for staying out. And you can, right? And again, I recommend for those of you who are joining late, now that everyone's out of spam jail doesn't mean don't expect 100%, delivery rates, because now you're just basically starting back fresh. You're at zero, okay? You're back to zero, and it's up to you to now start to build a reputation of being a trusted email sender. And a good way to start is by sending yourself or your friends or whatever a bunch of emails, and have them open them, click on them, and mark them as not spam. Like mark them as something that should be in the inbox. And that will start to train, right? That'll start to train all, like, the various email providers around the world to trust you. It doesn't happen overnight. So please don't expect it to happen overnight, but you now have a fresh start.
Thanks, Justin. This is from Jenny, who says, how do you address clients who have little or no social media contacts?
Oh, get on it. That's how I address it. Get on it. 3 minutes a day. This is like the easiest thing in the world. Okay. 3 minutes a day. And, by the way, this is part of the service that we are going to, a massive feature that we're going to be rolling out in Miami. Okay. We are rolling out AI powered lead generation. So for people that are like this is a perfect question. This is why this is going to be such a valuable feature. Okay. You will connect your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Instagram, like you'll connect your social media accounts. And we will then, based on your keywords, based on your audience, based on all the data we have, we will recommend that you join this Facebook group, that you follow this influencer, that you whatever. Okay. We will make those recommendations to you so that then you click and you join the group, and now you're able to friend all of these people who are your target audience. So we're going to enable that for you, starting in April. For now, you have the power to do this. You can search for, I don't know, if you're a personal trainer in Seattle, right? Like I would be searching for like Seattle, like weight loss groups or Seattle fitness groups or whatever, be a little bit creative and find groups that are filled with, the people that you're trying to reach. And spend, like, if you spend 3 minutes a day, you will make 20 or 30 new connections every single day. In a month, that's 1,000 almost, right? Like you will be amazed the compounding effect of like daily activity. Again, marketing is not a one-shot deal. It's about consistency, right? Like, and I always talk like 3 clicks and 3 minutes a day, right? 3 clicks to post, add to your blog, and email your newsletter. 3 clicks and 3 minutes to build your audience. If you do that, if you do those 2 things every day, you will be successful in marketing. Like the amazing thing is that, marketing is so data driven. It's so like that we know for sure that if you are consistent, success is inevitable. You can't help but succeed if you are consistent every single day. You are sharing the most proven content And if you grow your audience of targeted leads, those leads will be interested in that content. It's already proven. We already know because it's the most proven content for that business category, right? So it's like you're playing a baseball game. We already know the score. We already know that we already know the final score. If you are consistent in your marketing efforts and you build if you build an audience of targeted leads, you will be successful. You just have to do it 3 minutes a day. And if you don't have 3 minutes a day, you probably shouldn't be in business.
Right on. Thanks, Justin. This is from Ken, who says, this may sound goofy, but is there any really basic training for the baby boom bunch? This is exactly what Justin's been talking about. 3 clicks. That's the training. All you need to know is 3 clicks.
And anytime you want, click the champagne colored button, click start video chat, and you can get all of the training you've ever wanted from a live person, like a marketing specialist in our office who would love to help you.
Yeah. Laura says the secret to using our system is to use it. You can't break it.
Yep. That's the key. It is really that simple.
Yeah.
And it's I think that's pretty much true of every product on earth, but it's it's definitely true of this one. We automate a lot of things, but in the end, you got to click 3 times and you got to have an audience to show that stuff to.
Yeah. So Michael Pendleton says, hi, Michael Pendleton. I'm no longer taking my new customers through the 3-click process. You guys are taking care of that now, correct? And I say, hammer it home.
Yeah.
You say it, we say it. We need to just make sure that they're doing it.
Yeah. We are that. Please continue to educate new customers, and we will continue to to join you in that effort. But I wouldn't stop doing what you're doing. This is a boiling this down to the simplest possible message that we reinforce over and over and over and over again until it becomes a habit, right? And for so many of you, it is a habit. You wake up, click, click, click. Now I start my day.
Yeah.
Right. But that's the key. And that's what we want to, impart to everyone is before you do anything, click, click, click. And by the way, this is something that takes, without us, without our platform, this is something that would take, a typical business owner an hour, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours a day, right? To source content, to build their social media posts, to update their blog, to send out an email newsletter, to do all those things. You're talking about a couple hours of work that you can do in 3 clicks here.
Sorry.
All good?
I don't want to say. It's too embarrassing. If we don't have people to, this is both questions on email. How often should I email my newsletter? And if we don't have people to email, who are we emailing? So.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you email your newsletter every single day. That's part of the 3 clicks. You want to stay top of mind. Do not over question the 3 clicks. Look, we understand marketing. So click the 3 clicks every single day. You don't have people to email. That's why you're doing the 3 clicks. The first click is to help you get people to email. That's okay. Thanks. The first click is to help you get people to email. The second click is to add the content to your blog. And the third one is to email your followers. So if you follow the 3 clicks, you won't have a question of how often should I email. It's every day. And if we don't have people to email, you will.
You will.
When you do the 3 clicks.
You will. Yeah. Be consistent.
Yep. Are the ads gone so I know what to tell people that keep asking?
No, they're not gone. They're there. You get a sample, right? New customer gets a $25 advertising sample, not meant to change their life. It won't. It's $25, right? It's a sample. It's so that you can see, oh wow, this is really easy, and I'm getting some traffic to my site. Maybe I'm getting a couple leads, right? That's what it's there for. And for those of you with the resources to spend a few hundred or $1,000 or more on advertising, that's a really, really good option to generate leads. We do it. Millions of other companies do it. No one's saying that paid advertising isn't great. It's great. But the problem is it's paid, right? So like your choices, you have kind of like two choices, right? Do you want to, spend a lot of money on advertising? If so, awesome, right? Or do you just want to spend a little bit of time on, targeted content marketing and your blog, email, all, the like 3-click marketing. So that's it, right? Spend a bunch of money or spend a little bit of time or both, right? Yeah. But there's no other choice. There's no third choice where you don't have to spend a lot of money or a little bit of time, right? That's just fantasy.
So there's some people asking, they're confused, the clicks, where do I start? What site? How does the 3 clicks work? So if you're confused about 3-click marketing, right? We want you to clear up that confusion. So I highly suggest, go log into your account. Please click on the champagne colored button, bottom right-hand corner. There's a big white sign that says help. Click on it. They will walk you through the 3-click marketing. It's something everyone should be doing every day. 3 clicks, 3 minutes. Super simple. Like Justin was saying earlier, you have to be consistent in your marketing and do it every single day. Yep. Can you add short code access to help us distribute our websites to cell phone users, please? I don't know
about that.
We'll show the video, the 3-click marketing video, right after we're done here. And
yeah, we show it now, but as you can see, Cheryl is at an airport, and the internet is not ideal for showing like a high def video.
Right on. No, it's Joe Pringle, but you never know what's going to happen at Terminal D11. Just funny. If you don't, you should be subscribing to your own list. Yes. Yeah. As soon as you
good idea.
Do the first click to post, and you want to know how the whole process works, what people are getting, go ahead and subscribe to your own list. People are asking where to subscribe or how do people subscribe. When you click the post button, you'll figure it out. Really, if you don't know the 3-click marketing, please get into your account and talk to support.
But by the way, not to keep you in suspense, it starts when you log in. There's to social. It opens to social marketing on desktop, and there's a post button. There's a suggested post, and you click post. That's your first click. So and then from there, it's automated. Yeah. So it is really simple, but we would love to show it to you.
When Margaret says when the social marketing says email to your followers, will people who have opted into that category via social marketing be able to see my AI landing page in that email that I send them?
Yeah. So Margaret, first of all, I would encourage you to try it, email yourself, and just see. Right, so you can see like it's pretty cool. What you are doing is you are emailing like a newsletter that has whatever article or video you just that you just posted on social media, and you added it to your blog, and now you're emailing it out as a newsletter. And when you receive the one of your list subscribers you receive the email, and they click the button at the bottom, I think it says like read or watch or something like that. They click the button and it takes them to the blog section of your website. So yeah, we're trying to we're driving people back to your website.
Yeah. So Lisa is asking about extending the email past 90 days to increase to 12 to 18 months for people, service providers, for air duct cleaners that use the platform.
That's interesting. I haven't had that request before, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no technical limitation, right? Like it's just time.